High street retailer The Works says it has been targeted in a cyber attack, forcing it to shut some of its stores. Hackers are said to have hit the British discount stationery and books retailer with ransomware, a type of computer virus that allows attackers to take control of a system and then demand money for its return. The retailer said 5 of its 526 shops have been closed since last week as a result of the hack, which caused issues with the company's tills and disrupted its deliveries to its stores. However, bosses at The Works say its tech team quickly managed to disable the company's computers after being alerted to the breach by their firewall system. It is understood the company is yet to hear from the hackers and it is yet to ascertain where in the world the attack came from. However, the company insists that no customer payment data has been accessed, as it is stored on a separate third-party system. Hackers are said to have targeted The Works with ransomware, a type of computer virus that allows attackers to take control of a system and demand money for its return. The stationery and books retailer said the cyber attack resulted in new stock deliveries to its shops being temporarily suspended and longer delivery times for online orders. The stationery and books retailer said the hack also resulted in new stock deliveries to its shops being temporarily suspended and longer delivery times for online orders. It said store deliveries are expected to resume imminently and its normal online service levels are steadily being reintroduced. Bosses added that the firm does not currently expect the incident to have a material adverse impact on its financial position or forecasts. However, the company's shares fell 10% at the market open, according to Sky News. In a statement, The Works, which is majority owned by Huddersfield Town FC chairman and Card Factory founder, Dean Hoyle, said there had been some limited disruption to trading and business operations. A spokesperson said, this includes the closure of some stores due to till issues. Customers can continue to shop safely at The Works, both in store and online. What is ransomware? Cybercriminals use blockers to stop their victim accessing their device. This may include a message telling them this is due to illegal content such as porn being identified on their device. Anyone who has accessed porn online is probably less likely to take the matter up with law enforcement. Hackers then ask for money to be paid, often in the form of bitcoins or other untraceable cryptocurrencies, for the block to be removed. In May 2017, a massive ransomware virus attack called WannaCry spread to the computer systems of hundreds of private companies and public organizations across the globe. All debit and credit card payment data are processed securely outside the group's systems, via accredited third-party networks, and therefore there is no risk that this payment data has been accessed improperly. The retailer said it has taken a number of actions after it was alerted to the breach by its security firewall. The Works has disabled all internal and external access to its systems, including email, while it works with its advisors to evaluate and rectify the situation. External cybersecurity experts have also been appointed and are currently completing investigations and recovery work. The company added that, while payment data has not been compromised, it has not yet established the full extent to which any other data may have been affected. It said it has therefore also informed the Information Commissioner's Office. An ICO spokesperson told Mail Online, "The Works has reported an incident to us and we are assessing the information provided." Meanwhile, one expert told Mail Online the incident was likely an opportunist cyber attack that was not directly targeted against The Works. Steve Sands, Chair Information Security Specialist Group at BCS, the Chartered Institute for IT said, "It's fairly likely that the attack on The Works wasn't targeted directly against them." Targeted attacks tend to be limited to organizations which either have very deep pockets or provide a critical service. It's more likely that this was opportunist, perhaps as a result of a user clicking a link or opening an attachment that contained a piece of malware. This is perhaps backed up by the fact that they haven't yet received a ransom demand. Hugh Rayner, senior consultant at cyber security firm SureCloud, added, "This attack on The Works seemingly has all the hallmarks of a traditional ransomware attack, except for, bizarrely, the request for a ransom. We understand that the company have not yet received any communication from the criminals who launched this ransomware attack, and given their quick and effective recovery, it's now unlikely that any extortion attempt will follow." As a publicly traded UK company, the works are a prime target for ransomware attacks. This type of organization has a strong incentive to return to business as soon as possible with as little impact on their public image as possible to avoid impacts to trading and share price. Ransomware hacks are one of the most common types of cyber attacks, alongside DDoS, distributed denial of service. One of the most well-known ransomware attacks took place in 2017 with the WannaCry hack on the NHS. Ransomware attacks are one of the most common types of cyber attacks, alongside DDoS, distributed denial of service, hacks. One of the most well-known ransomware attacks took place in 2017 with the WannaCry hack on the NHS. Pictured, library image of a hacker. More than a third of hospital trusts, 81 in total, had their computer systems crippled by the WannaCry hackers in 2017. Nearly 20,000 hospital appointments were cancelled because the NHS failed to provide basic security against cyber attackers. The hack is thought to have cost the NHS £92 million. When the attack came on May 12, it ripped through the out-of-date defences used by the NHS. The virus spread via email, locking staff out of their computers and demanding £230 to release the files on each employee account. Doctors and nurses had to rely on pen and paper, and crucial equipment such as MRI machines was also disabled by the attack. Nearly 20,000 medical appointments were cancelled, including 139 potential cancer referrals. 5 hospitals had to divert ambulances away at the peak of the crisis. Hospitals were found to have been running out-of-date computer systems, such as Windows XP and Windows 7, which had not been updated to secure them against such attacks. Computers at almost 600 GP surgeries were also victims. Computer systems in 150 countries were caught up in the attack, which saw screens freeze with a warning they would not be unlocked unless a ransom was paid. The ransomware hack on the works comes just months after the country's biggest double glazing installer was hit by a cyber attack. SafeStyle UK, known for its You Buy One, You Get One free advertising campaign, is understood to have been targeted by hackers in January. Hackers, suspected of being from Russia, stole as many as 400,000 customer details, sources said, and threatened to sell the data on the dark web unless the firm handed over £4 million in Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency. The Bradford-based company took part of its website and IT system offline following the incident.